like Splenda, not like Sweet and Low. I'm talking pure cane sugar. Hello, beautiful besties, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Cheraye. Welcome. If you happen to be returning, you are truly appreciated. I love you like I love cooked food, and welcome back, besties. Today, we are talking about a new fragrance I picked up. I'm sure you can tell what the fragrance is from the title, but you guys, why was I in Sephora again? This is your fault. You see how small this bag is? Well, look how big this receipt is. I had no business in Sephora, but you guys were like, hey, did you get the new fragrance? Did you get the new fragrance? I walked in store, I picked up the fragrance, I sprayed the fragrance, I walked around, I did a 45-minute to an hour wear test, and I got an opinion about it. If you want to hear it, please continue to watch. Here on this channel, I do cover fashion, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle, all things fancy and fabulous, darling. So if that sounds like something that you'd be into or you want to be a part of, take 2.5 seconds and drop me your scent of the day, because over here I love to know what you're rocking. Also, if this seems like your vibe or your zhush, go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button. Don't stop there. Tap the notification bell. Somebody was telling me, one of the besties were telling me, they're not getting the notifications that the videos are being dropped. So check right now. Tap your notification bell and then tap it again and then tap it again, so that way you don't miss a video. And if you really enjoy the vibe, come over and say hi on Instagram, because on Instagram I'm over there every single day. I move on. You guys, I had 2 cups of coffee and I'm filming all day, and then I'm going out because it's a date night, and I'm gonna rock this fragrance. So I'm gonna rock this fragrance. I did not even open it, you guys. I just sprayed it in store, played with it in store. This is a new release by Mona Katon. This is by Kayali, Vanilla Rock Sugar 42. Let's open it together because I just love how it sounds. Here is the fragrance at hand. I have to admit it, this bottle is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's right up my alley. I will say that I really do like the Kayali bottles, the simplicity of them, but still they're always so uniquely different with their color, their style, and I absolutely love them. I'm gonna say this right off the bat because I'm not gonna hold you. This is a very sweet fragrance. One of my besties was like, you picked up the fragrance? Because I know you don't really like sweet fragrances, so did you pick it up? I'm not a girl who really loves sweet fragrances, and this is extremely sweet. I am going to say the team over at Kayali, they nailed it when they called this fragrance Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. It is candy, sugar. It is uber sweet. You cannot market a fragrance better than what they did with this fragrance, because everything they're giving and the little, what are they called? Oh God, promos or whatever that you see running around on Instagram, on YouTube, TikTok, they nailed it. And shout out to Fumi for being in that campaign. Hey girl, hey, I see you. So that was nailed. They did that. It matched so perfectly is what I'm trying to say. This is a very sugary fragrance. Let me give you some of the notes so we can talk about it, because you already see I got my opinion. It's candied pear, sweet violet, bubblegum, white caramel, rock sugar, and vanilla cream. I was in the store, I picked it up, I sprayed it. Immediately I was like, oh my gosh, this is way too sweet. This is a really sweet fragrance. So I walked around Sephora, played in some makeup, did some other stuff, went out, came back in, tested some makeup. Like I said, I was in there for the makeup. And you guys were asking about this, so I was like, the besties want me to try it and pick it up. And that's what we did. And so upon me playing with it, like I said, my initial thought was that this is entirely too sweet for my liking. It is a beautiful fragrance. That does not negate the fact that it's a beautiful fragrance, but I'm not really a sweet girl like that. Well, I am, but I'm not. So I was like, oh my gosh, but as it sits on the body and it begins to dry down and warms up, and I'm about to say my favorite word, as it engulfs into your body and into your skin, it becomes one, and the vanilla note really comes alive, and it really gives me vanilla 28, and then it gives me, I went with Keitra, and she had that Santal something, the wedding day scent. I missed it, you guys. I had no idea. I missed it. I was somewhere living my best life. I just missed it. When I went back to say I finally liked the fragrance, they said it was sold out and it wasn't being sold anymore. So I sprayed hers when I went to her room, and it smelled really good, and it kind of gave me reminiscence of this mixed with Kayali Vanilla 28. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So the dry down is sweet, but the candiness kind of not subsides, but it's not in the forefront in your face as it is when you initially spray it. So I was like, okay, I could get with that. I also will be honest with you, I bought it a lot because of the bottle, and I thought the bottle was super cute, and I'm into iridescent bottles right now. So I was like, yeah, I like that. And then when I sprayed it, I said, I do have a lot of fragrances in my collection because I love more of a masculine fragrance that I can top this with and pair it with and mix it with, that it would sweeten up. So it's almost going to interact like a vanilla 28 in my collection, but at the same time, it could be a standalone. When I go to bed sometime at night and we trying to do a dusk till dawn, this is a really good fragrance. I mean, it's really sweet, it's really intimate, it sits close to the body. I don't think I really noticed huge sillage or projection, but I wasn't really checking for that. I was really just checking to see, do I like this fragrance? I'm okay with Kayali fragrances. I don't mind reapplying them. If you watch my Temu video, I told you guys I just picked up some decants from Temu. So if it's not giving what I needed to give, I will decant it, put it in my handbag, and take it with me. And I will do this with this one as well. I will do it with this one as well. I don't need to do it with this one, but I do think that these two are gonna go really, really good together. And I already do it with this one. So I don't know how this happened. I always like to give credit to where credit is due. I had no idea about Kayali, never heard of it, didn't check for it, didn't know anything about it until I met Fab Finds by Keitra, and she was like, do you have vanilla 28? And I was like, I don't even know what that is. She sent me I don't know what she sent me. She sent me like a decant of like all the fragrances in Kayali at the time, and I became a fangirl of vanilla 28, and I've been down the rabbit hole ever since, and this is where we're at. So do I love it? It was a love for the bottle at first sniff. It was I could put this with a whole bunch of stuff and mix it in my collection. It was like the besties need a review. And at some point in time, I need to realize that I review fragrances now. So I have to buy fragrances to review or get them sent over to me, even if they're not ones that I love, but I can always give you my honest opinion. And so, like I said, for me, it is a very, very sweet fragrance, but I'm definitely gonna rock it and wear it. I already know there's so many fragrances that I can pair this with that is just gonna make the fragrance sweeter, amp it up, and it is really, really nice. It is very sensual. It's very sexy. It's very, very sweet. It's a sweet, sweet fragrance. Congratulations to the team over at Kayali on another one. I feel like DJ Khaled. Another one. Okay, it's another one. So yeah, that's my review / opinion / first impression. It is a very sweet fragrance, but it is a very beautiful fragrance. And if you're a girl that likes a sweet, candy, sugary, like real sugar, not like agave, not like Splenda, not like Sweet and Low. I'm talking pure cane sugar. If you like pure cane sugar, you're gonna love this fragrance because that's exactly what it gives. And hair, my hair hasn't been out in a minute, so I don't know how to act, but y'all focus on me. But if you like that kind of fragrance, I'm telling you, you're gonna love this. It's really good. It's just sweet, but it's not bad. It smells beautiful. It's just sweet. But you know what? I will say, it's not giving sweet like La Vie Belle sweet. I don't even know who that's by. Who is that by? Lancome? La Vie Belle. Remember I told you that lady wore that to my class and it was like way too sweet? It's not giving that kind of sweet. It's actually giving a fresh kind of sweet. What are the notes again? Pear, a fruity kind of sweet. Okay, pear, sweet violet, bubblegum, caramel, sugar, vanilla cream. I could see all that, and it's creamy. The dry down is beautiful. The dry down is what sold me because I had it on for a while. I was wearing, I went back in and I was like, okay, I can totally see this working and meshing with other fragrances. Also, the dry down smells a lot creamier and more subtle than the initial burst that you get when you initially spray it from just, to me, like the fruity notes and then the sugary notes. When you get down to the dry down and it sits and develops for a while, I really got a warm, creamy, vanilla type of fragrance, and I quite like it. So yeah, that's my opinion. That's my first impression. I love it. I bought it. I got it. Now, I will say this. If I did not like it at all, I wouldn't have bought it. I would have just got a sample and told y'all about it, but I did love the bottle, and I do like the fragrance. So again, shout out to the team over at Kayali on another amazing fragrance. Congratulations. That's it, you guys. I'm getting out of here. I'm going out right now, and I'm gonna wear, my scent of the day is going to be Tom Ford Vanilla Huh, and I'm going to mix it with, Kayali Vanilla Rock Sugar 42. This is going to be my scent of the day because it's going to be a day date to an evening date from a dusk to a dawn kind of date. And so for me, if you're asking what I'm mixing it with Tom Ford Vanilla. And then I'm also going to be mixing it with all the other Kayali fragrances because you know their fragrances are perfect for layering. And that's it for this video, you guys. Try layering them. Oh, and somebody was asking me, what am I spraying and mixing sparkling eating? What am I mixing eating? Why can't I say Eden? What am I mixing Eden Sparkling Lychee 39 with? Everything. You guys, these are fragrances, especially this one. Oh my god, this is so good. I told you guys that I mixed this with Fenty, right? If you have not tried that combo, you are missing out. Try it. Mix this with Fenty. Oh my gosh, it's so sexy. But yeah, these are like toppers. Like if I spray on something like Candy or Tonka Candy, I believe I'm calling it Tonka Candy by Hermetica, I will mix one of these with it because this is strong. This is kind of in your face, but these are kind of sweet and softer and fruitier and playful. And if I'm not trying to be that serious, I told you I've been trying to be not so prim and proper like that girl sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I just want to be a little bit more flirty, a little bit more playful. So I've been going with the girlier, fruitier vibes, and this is definitely a way to take your fragrance to not so serious, because I have a lot of fragrances that are like unisex fragrances and they can lean a little bit masculine. So if I want to like, you know, zhuzh them up a little bit, give a little flirtiness, give a little sweetness to it, a little fruity vibe, I will mix it with something like one of these, or I would mix it with something like one of these. And if I'm wearing something like this, I will sweeten it with this. So this is how I'm choosing to mix and match and, you know, try out the different fragrances and the different layering of the fragrances. And I'm having a blast. So that's my 2.5. And that is it, besties. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by my channel today. You know I love you like I love cooked food. If you have not hit the subscribe button and you like the vibe over here, come over and say hi on Instagram and smash the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell because girlfriends are telling me and the boyfriends that they're not getting the notifications. So turn it on, turn it off, and turn it back on. So you let YouTube know, hey, we want to see the content. Okay, guys, I will talk to you in the next one. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, but more importantly, stay fabulous. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye. Oh my gosh. I have so much fun when you guys come over. Bye, guys.